Greetings and welcome!
Winter has come to Cover Cottage, and we are excited to make it as festive as we can here in the Sleepy Hollow countryside of New York. We thought it would be fun to share with you our cozy winter bucket list and invite you to join in.
But first, in case you're new around here, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Jonas.
And this is
It's a Charming Life.
We hope you stick around for all of our cozy cottage content and subscribe. We'd love to have you. So we came up with 11 cozy activities for our winter bucket list, and Jonas even illustrated them on a very charming little graphic so we can all participate together and check them off one by one.
You can challenge yourself and finish the whole list, or just find your personal favorite and do it all over and over again.
We would love for you all to participate and see your versions of all the different activities. You can use the hashtag #ThisCharmingWinter on Instagram so we can share them with the charming community. But if you're not on Instagram, that's okay too. Please comment down below all your favorite traditions for the winter time.
So we hope that this list will inspire you and find the brightness and heartwarming moments for this winter.
And it's not supposed to be stressful, right? This list
No.
is just supposed to be a fun way to make the most out of the season.
If you look in nature, you see that winter slowed down nature, and maybe so shall we.
Yeah.
And we should not be afraid to take our time a little bit.
Exactly.
So why don't you pour yourself a cup of tea and let's go through the list, shall we?
Sounds good. Cheers.
So Lindsay, what's the number one on our list?
Number one is all about self-care.
Yeah, why don't we start with ourselves?
I think that's a good idea.
So an excellent idea for self-care is the concept of Hygge. And I'm so sorry if I mispronounced it, because it's a very hard word if you are not from Denmark.
But at least you can say it much better than I can with your Swedish accent.
Thank you. We love our neighbors there.
The Scandinavian concept is all about just slowing down and enjoying the small, simple pleasures of life.
So the basic foundations of Hygge is to create a personal atmosphere that brings you peace.
So this slow living Scandinavian concept can be as big or as little as you want, as long as you're just taking out some time for yourself and tuning in with your feelings through this dark time of the year.
I'm very curious to hear about some examples.
In the winter, I like to make different immune boosting drinks to make sure I'm healthy throughout the winter time, with ginger and honey and all these kinds of things. And yeah.
It feels like this list, the whole winter bucket list, could fit in the whole concept of Hygge in a way.
Definitely.
That's how relaxing our list is.
So number 2 is to decorate.
That's very festive.
It is. And it's the best way, I think, for us to start getting into the spirit of the season. If you have been on the channel for a little while, you know we always like to put together little vintage holiday displays, and even just for the seasons, even after the holidays.
To decorate can just add a nice atmosphere, and who doesn't like a nice atmosphere, right?
It's very cozy.
Yeah. Oh, Lindsay, number 3 here is my favorite.
Yep.
It's baking. It's as much as the flavors and the smell that it's like a whole concept there. The whole home feels like festive all of a sudden.
So true.
My favorite would probably be like during December. I like to make the saffron recipes.
Which is a very Swedish tradition, which you make for
Lucia,
Lucia Day.
which is December the 13th. Another favorite are gingerbread, cinnamon rolls. If you can taste it, you can bake it. next one on our list goes hand in hand with baking, because next one is the result of your hard work, and it's time to enjoy.
It's Fika time! I'm realizing now that we're talking about a lot of Swedish and Scandinavian concepts for our winter traditions, but that makes sense because it is so cold for so long in the Nordic countries. So when we lived there, you introduced me to Fika, and that is taking time out of your day, a small break, to enjoy some coffee or tea with something sweet. It's all about mindfulness, actually. You can Fika on your own, but you can also do it with other people, of course.
Having a cozy me time throughout the day.
Oh, I like that.
And a perfect opportunity to invite friends or go out to a cafe with a friend. I would describe Fika as a moment when the warmth of the cup just melts the stress away. I couldn't have said it better.
You certainly couldn't. Number 5 on our list is to go for a winter walk. So whether you have snow or not, it's just nice to get outside into the fresh air. I know I can easily just stay inside the cottage for many days in a row without realizing it, and that's not really good overall for your mental health. So we are trying to go out for walks every day if possible, and if you do have snow, it's very fun to get all bundled up and have a little snowball fight or build a snowman or
Snow lanterns.
Snow lanterns, yes.
So what I like with winter in particular is when you go out in the woods and you see more paths that you couldn't really see in the summer because it was overgrown, and you can explore new territories.
And you can look for animal tracks.
Oh yeah, and you can kind of make a fun game of it to guess what animal's been here. Boy, am I excited. I'm gonna go for a walk right now.
Oh, okay. See you later. Wait, come back. We're only halfway through our bucket list.
Okay.
So number 6 on our list is to write a letter. So taking the time to write a handwritten note to a friend is a very lovely thing to do, and we even have our own Cozy Cottage postcards for such an occasion. Of course, it is tradition for many people to send Christmas cards, and we do have a Cozy Cottage Christmas postcard that we think is very charming. But very often for myself, I get a little too stressed out to send the Christmas cards before Christmas, or I'm afraid they're gonna come way too far after Christmas. So we came up with charming winter greetings postcards. I like to send cards out even after the holidays because the winter can be a very lonely time. I know that I struggle sometimes with the darkness and feeling very far away from our families and everything. So sending a handwritten note out to someone in the middle of winter can really make someone's entire day. And actually our poem on our charming winter card kind of says that.
Do you want me to read it?
Yes, please.
Yeah. A warm little fire and your handwritten letter makes the cold days of winter feel so much better.
Aww,
and
that's so sweet.
I mean, that makes my heart melt.
Does.
To see like some loved one's personal swirls and curves of the handwritten.
It's about the closest you can
Yeah.
get to seeing that person if you're far away from them.
Exactly. We have come to number 7 on our list, which is reading a book, but not only one book. It can be many books, because the winter is long. And it's a perfect opportunity, I think, to dive into a book and escape a little bit when the outdoor is dark and the days grow short.
There's something very comforting about picking up a book to read and having those characters kind of be your companions through the winter time. So maybe it's a good time to start a series like Harry Potter. If you would like some book recommendations, we have some suggestions gathered from our friends in the Sleepy Hollow Book Club. So we've rounded up a lot of different titles that fit into a dark academia theme that we've been reading this autumn and winter. Go check it out.
We come to number 8, which is crafting. And it's kind of fun to just dig into crafting and you get inspired. You can find a lot of nice stuff online.
So of course there's like Christmas crafting, but there's also different sorts of maybe new skills you like to learn in the winter time. Like you could embroidering or sewing or knitting, all these cozy cottage things that I wish I knew how to do. Maybe I will actually start one this winter.
And handcrafting does not only have to be like using a needle and a thread. It can be to make something for the animals.
Last year we tried making some bird feeders out of orange peels and they were only semi-successful. So I think it'll be fun to come up with different things to try out to feed to the birds and the critters outside.
We come to number 9, which is a cozy movie night. And I think that's something we all can relate to.
We love being transported into distant lands and cozy places that we can maybe visit ourselves right now. So we actually put together a whole blog post of different TV shows and movie suggestions. So what are some of your favorites to watch in the winter?
I feel I am attracted to a little bit more fantasy during winter,
Yes,
like
fairytale.
Narnia, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and also very long movies.
But also one of our favorite TV shows to watch in the winter is Road to Avonlea. It's just the coziest, most wholesome, heartwarming TV show. And we love it so much. So we're almost to the end. We're at number 10 on the list, which is...
Support small businesses.
Yes.
What's your favorite with doing just that?
I love shopping local, shopping small businesses, because you get such unique, beautiful handmade items or local, organic things, and it's just so much more personable, and it's a win-win situation. You get a really cool, unique gift that has a real story behind it, and you're supporting a small shop. Of course, we have to mention T-Spectral and our collaboration with them, because we're so excited to bring back Chin Chin tins. So Chin Chin is a wonderful winter blend, and it is handcrafted by T-Spectral. They're a husband and wife team in California, and we love partnering with them. And a few winters ago, you made the artwork for the tins.
Yeah.
And it is such a cozy scene, and we're so happy to bring it back in gold this year. And what does the taste of Chin Chin remind you of?
It reminds me of glögg, and I don't know how to explain.
It's like a mulled wine.
Mulled wine, yeah, and
Warm
it's like a very
spices.
warm flavor. It make your, it has the heart-warming elements.
Yeah, like cloves and cranberries. And the phrase Chin Chin means cheers. So it's perfect for a cup of tea at the holiday season. And we're so excited that they're back in gold, and I think they look better than ever. And the artwork, Jonas, we have to talk about the artwork on the tins. What was your inspiration here?
First of all, the inspiration was our cottage, and second of all, I wanted to do like something Scandinavian influence. in it. So that's why I added the gnome in the side there,
Yeah.
and Northern Light, and
And
all this coziness.
And a lot of you requested prints of the artwork of Cottage that we have on the postcards and on the tea-tins. So here you go. We're very excited to offer this little portion of the artwork with the cozy cottage and the winter wonderland scene. And we just thank you so much for supporting small businesses this holiday season.
And this is perfect to frame and just reuse every year when you decorate for winter and holidays.
Yeah.
So it can be a returning companion.
And a great gift too. So what else do you have in the Woodland Library this winter?
I have a woodland scene with Bambi.
Oh, he's so cute.
Isn't he cute? It's a 5x7 print, and the inspiration for this print was the original book Bambi by Felix Saltin.
Mm-hmm.
And once
Which
again, I'm
inspired-
just so sorry if I mispronounced his last name there.
And that was the story that inspired the Disney version of Bambi.
Yeah, which is also so beautifully made.
Mm-hmm. Another great one to watch in the wintertime. I love that you keep, seasonal artwork in your shop.
Yeah. So we have come to the end of our list. It's been wonderful to do this with you.
And we have a bonus to add to the list, which is giving back. The holidays are a great time to give gifts, aren't they?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's easy to forget giving gifts to maybe even those who we do not know, maybe people who need it more than we do. So whether you give back with a donation or volunteering your time somewhere, just try to do something for somebody else is just, and especially in the winter time, it can be a very harsh season for those less fortunate than ourselves. We try to do something different every year to give back because we're so thankful for everything that we have here.
How do you give back? Let us know.
We would love to hear those suggestions, and we would love to hear all of your ideas of the ways that you would like to participate in our cozy winter bucket list. It's been so fun talking about our own festivities, but we can't wait to hear all about yours. So leave them in the comments.
So if this video charmed you, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please do invite your friend to participate in the bucket list.
We would like to have as many charming friends participate with us, since we're gonna have a cozy time all winter, and we look forward to bringing lots of different videos out soon.
We would like to wish you all a very happy and heartwarming winter time.
Thanks so much for watching, and bye for now.